Shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin this lesson by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. And I'm back with another lesson. I'll entitle this lesson MOTB Prophecy. I'm gonna play a clip of this is an old interview. It's like around 20 years old, but it's very heavy because this gentleman, Aaron Russo, he talks about the mark of the beast, Esau's plans, the elite's plans to chip everybody. And this is, you really got to go out of your way to deny this prophecy. A lot of Israelite camps are teaching y'all the mark of the beast is this, the mark of the beast is that. All these churches are teaching all kinds of confusion, but it's clear as day what the MOTB is. And I first saw this interview when I was like 12, 14 years old. And back then, I wasn't in the truth. I was a kid, and I had some understanding. And it was even then, before I found this truth, I knew, hey, it's the chip. That's got to be the mark. So nonetheless, I'm going to play this clip, and I'll bring out some scriptures. So let's get it.
Fighting for justice in America.
Now he's charming me. It's getting me all smiling.
So the ultimate goal that these people have in mind is the goal to create a one world government run by the banking industry, run by the bankers, and they're doing it in sections. The European currency, the euro, and the European Constitution is one part of it. Now they're trying to do it in America with the North American Union, right? And they want to create a new currency called the Amero, right? And the whole agenda is to create a one world government where everybody has an RFID chip implanted in them. All money is to be in those chips, right? There'll be no more cash. And this is getting me straight from Rockefeller himself. This is what they want to accomplish. And all money will be in your chips. And so instead of having cash, anytime you have money in your chip, they can take out whatever they want to take out whenever they want to. If they say you owe us this much money in taxes, they just deduct it out of your chip digitally.
Total control.
Total control. And if you're like me or you, and you're protesting what they're doing, they can just turn off your chip. And you have nothing. You can't buy food. You can't do anything. It's total control of the people.
And that chip's connected to a database that has your purchasing records, what you do, what you sell.
Everything is in there, And so they want a one world government controlled by them, everybody being chipped, all your money in those chips, and they control the chips, and they control people, and you become a slave, you become a serf to these people. That's their goal, that's their intentions.
Eric, can you be specific about when you met Rockefeller, how it happened in these discussions?
Khan. So there you have it, man. How much more obvious does it need to be? And this is an old interview, so we clearly see the B system is in place. The infrastructure is in place. All they need to do is come out. All they need to do is crash the system, and everything is already set in place. So we're very close, man. We're very close to the end of this captivity. Very close to Yahweh Shai's return, and we're gonna keep bringing it out. Like a broken record player. We're gonna keep bringing it out, blowing the trumpet, warning our people, because there comes a time where you're not going to be able to hear this word anymore. That's the famine of the word. So we're doing our due diligence to warn the people, no matter how sick of it hearing this you are. So let's get the first precept, Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads. You see that? Verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And just how he said in the interview, all cash, all transactions is going to be through that chip that they're trying to that they're gonna mandate, you know? They're gonna crash this system and force that mark on everybody in this world. Everybody on the planet is gonna be tempted to take that mark if you want to participate in that new world order. And beginning with the apostles of Great Millstone, they've been prophesying this for 30, 40 years, you know? Never changed their doctrine. And that's why we give double honors to those men, because we truly believe that those are men of the Lord, and we're following in their footsteps. You know, they paved the way, and today, you know, you got a lot of prophets, hopeful elect men that go out there and teach this word. So, yeah, man, that hour of temptation is coming, and we really got to prepare our spirits to endure, you know, the persecution. Our flesh is going to be tested, you know, our faith is going to be tested. This is a very important prophecy. Let's get Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. You see that? So we got to put all our faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's the only way we're going to make it. He's going to give you that spirit to endure and to deny that chip. Because ultimately, if you're of the elect, you're not going to take that chip. It's not even going to be a question. It's not even going to be a thought in your mind. And Lord willing, you know, those of us that are listening, including myself, humbly speaking, Lord willing, we're part of that number. Because if you get too proud, the Lord could put it on your spirit to like take that chip, you know. You got to really have that fear of the Lord, because this is very serious. But nonetheless, if you truly understand this prophecy, hey, you're blessed. Let's get Matthew 13:16. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Because the majority of the world, as obvious as it is, it's crazy. People in my day-to-day life, as obvious as this prophecy is, they're oblivious. They have no clue that the dollar is about to crash. They're living in fucking la la land, and it's insane, man. So we're truly blessed to be in this truth, man. This is everything to us. Because those people are gonna, like a thief in the night, those people are gonna bug out. They're gonna be first in line to take that chip because they're so used to being comfortable. We're ready to be afflicted. We're ready to afflict our spirit humbly for the Lord. Let's get the book of Romans chapter 11 and verse 4. It reads, But what saith the Lord, Salakia? But what saith the answer of God unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. You see that? And you could relate this scripture to the elect that are not going to bow down to that image of the beast. They're not going to take that chip. They're going to endure. They're going to step out on faith and rely on the Lord, not rely on Egypt. Everybody else is going to run to Egypt once those grocery stores are empty. Once their comforts are stripped from them, they're gonna bow down, you know. But fuck that. We're gonna endure and rely on the Lord, be as pilgrims upon the earth, because we have faith. We have faith that He's gonna preserve us. You know, it's written, I have reserved myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal, and Lord willing, we're part of that number. And let's get 1 Peter 4:7. It reads, But the end of all things is at hand. Therefore watch, Salakia. Therefore be sober and watch unto prayer. And we truly understand we're at the very end of this society, of very end of Esau's rulership. The end of all things is at hand. That's why we go hard. We go hard for the Lord. We go out into the highways and hedges, risking our lives and freedom, because we know Esau's coming. He's gonna come after us. But hey, we don't fear this devil. We know what time it is. And we're going to keep prophesying. It's crazy to me how dumb these people are. They have no clue what's coming. They're thinking like, yeah, I want to start a career. I want to get my dream house through, man. And let's get 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. It reads, Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, And that man's been revealed. It's Esau Edom, the so-called white man. That's the devil that's in power right now, because the Lord raised him up just to magnify that name, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. They're gonna, just how he brought down Pharaoh, he's gonna bring down Esau and put him into captivity. And Esau, he's trying to be like the Most High. Everything the Most High does righteously, he does it on the left-hand side. And he wants to achieve immortality. That's his goal. Achieve immortality and stay in rulership. But that ain't gonna happen. 2 Thessalonians 2:4 reads, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And what is the World Economic Forum doing? Those devils are saying, we don't need God anymore. We're God. You know, trying to achieve godlike status via their technology. Yeah, man, fuck this devil. We're going to keep exposing him, and we're going to keep doing this work until that famine of the word comes, until the Lord hides his prophets, takes his mercy from this place, and all Jacob's trouble, all hell breaks loose. So, hey, we're close. We're very close. And I pray this lesson was edifying. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And Shalom to the hopeful elect. On to the next lesson. Shalom.